If you're thinking about moving to Cartersville, Georgia, choosing where to live within the county is just as important as deciding to move here. I've got several points that can bite you, so let's walk through this together. If you're relocating to Cartersville or Bartow County, this video will help you to get oriented. I'm Drew Thomas, a local realtor here in Northwest Georgia, and today I'm going to give you a big picture map view of Cartersville. Not to tell you where you should live, but to help you to understand how different areas of Cartersville feel and function. This is meant to give you context, especially early in your search if you are moving here from out of town or out of state. This is an important disclaimer. The following information is not steering. Steering is illegal, and I'm not here to steer you toward or away from any specific neighborhood. Instead, this information is talking in general terms about location, convenience, and lifestyle consideration. See, everyone's needs are different, and this video is about helping you to ask better questions. It's hard to know what you don't know if you don't know. And so my goal is, as a 25-year resident of Bartow County, I want you to know more about Cartersville. Cartersville is the county seat of Bartow County, and it's located about 45 miles northwest of Atlanta, Georgia. Cartersville offers a mix of historic areas, established neighborhoods, newer residential developments, and more rural surroundings just outside the city limits. Most daily errands, shopping, dining, and services are easily accessible by car, and nothing feels extremely far apart, although sometimes traffic can extend your transit just a little bit. Alright, so let's talk about the central in-town areas. These areas are close to downtown, often within walking distance, and they generally offer shorter drives to shops and restaurants. Again, some are within walking distance depending on where you're going and where you're coming from. It also offers a more established feel, and many older homes which are mixed with updated properties. Some people prefer this area because they like being closer to local businesses and community events that are happening at the downtown depot.
They're still building these. They've got, I think, 5 on this side, and then parking, and then 5 on the other side. They're complete or mostly complete.
Yeah, these are all done over here.
Yeah.
Others may prefer more space.
Glen Cove. Okay, so this is... I was like, where was Glen Cove? And I forgot, this is not Waterford Drive. This is Glen Cove. Why do they call it Waterford? Why do they call it the Waterford instead of
Glen Cove.
Glen Cove? Or
Vice versa.
vice versa. Name is...
These are some pretty houses around here.
Yes, they are. That's pretty.
Stretch your stuff, honey. Both y'all. They both be strutting their stuff.
So the Waterford is very large lots. The homes are set back well off the road, at least on the original.
Till you get into the main part.
Until you get into the main part, but the initial development was very large homes on very large lots.
to move outward
and I
from
think
the
it's
city
like
center,
Near Beverly and Craig's.
generally you'll find more subdivisions, newer homes, and larger floor plans.
Do you have the address?
41. I think it's 41. Down at the bottom, I've got the
41 Aspen Lane.
41 Aspen Lane. Okay.
These areas often appeal to people who are looking for a modern layout of their home and more of a neighborhood style living or quieter streets. Generally, commutes are still manageable, but driving does become more central to your daily life.
I think this is the road that Rainey lives on. If I remember right.
Oh, he lives in here.
Yeah.
Sam that I work with, she lives in here. I don't know where, but I just know she lives in here. And what street are we
15. 15
Parkside.
Parkside View. 15 Parkside View. So whoever was at Keller Williams couldn't get it sold, and so they listed it with somebody else now.
It's for rent.
Oh.
House for rent. They're asking $3,200 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're talking about. AT&T.
Playground and stuff back there.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about point number 6, which is outlying and rural areas. Outside the main city areas of Cartersville, Bartow County offers more rural lifestyle and semi-rural options. These areas generally provide much larger lots, sometimes 10 plus acres. It offers a lot more privacy and a much quieter, slower pace of life. This can appeal to buyers who value space and don't mind a longer drive for errands or to go to work. Instead of focusing on specific neighborhoods, I encourage people to think more in terms of priorities. For example, how important is it for you to be close to shopping or dining? Do you want walking distance, or do you mind driving 15 or 20 minutes? Do you prefer newer homes
That
or more
was at one
established
point.
homes?
That was what they were talking about.
Do you like homes with brand new trees or established 50 to 100-year-old oak trees?
Historical walk
How much
or whatever.
space
Hysterical walk.
do you want around you? Do you like to be able to walk right next door to your neighbor?
Tiffany
Or
Tipple's
would
house
you
looks
prefer
almost as good as hers at
to
this
jump
time
on
of
the
year.
golf cart to have to drive too close to the neighbor? And how do you feel about driving for everyday activities? See, answering these questions would make it much easier for you to narrow down the areas of Bartow County that fit your lifestyle. One mistake I see people make is choosing a home based only on photos or on the price without truly understanding the local area. That's why videos like this, along with community tours and property tours, are so helpful when you're relocating, especially if you're coming in from out of state. Context, such as the area and what's around your home and how far you have to drive, those contexts do matter. Hopefully, this map tour really helped you to gain a better understanding and clearer picture of how Cartersville is laid out and how different areas generally feel. When I moved here 20 years ago, I didn't have any of that information, and so I came in completely blind to Cartersville. But now that I've been here for 25 years, I have a good understanding of the layout of the town, where different neighborhoods are located, how that affects your commute times, and so forth.
Yes, it is pretty.
In
Very
upcoming videos, I'm going to go deeper with community tours, property walkthroughs, and monthly market updates. Well, I hope that you will continue to check out my videos and use them as a resource to narrow down what's going to work best for you. If you're planning a move to Cartersville or Bartow County and you want help exploring your options, my contact information is always in the description. And if these videos are helpful, please subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell to get notified when I
Well, this
release
leaves
new
barely
information,
anything to get
because in 2026 and beyond, I've got a lot
You got all
of
this driveway and you
content
got to park out
that'll
the
be
roads.
coming out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video, and I hope to see you here in Cartersville and Bartow County, Georgia. I'm Drew Thomas, the Remix Realtor, and I'll see you on the next one.